What's going on, guys? Kills HD here, as most of you guys probably already know. So guys, in this video I want to go ahead and talk about another one of my E3 favorite picks out of day 1. Now, a lot of things happened in day 2, but me not being really a person that plays a lot of Nintendo, I don't want to be the person that gives you a review over something that I personally won't buy, or something that I won't or haven't played in the past. So I don't want to give you a review on something that I haven't already tried or don't think that will be a success in my opinion. So with that being said, I want to go ahead and talk about one of the winners, in my opinion, for Xbox 360, Xbox One, PlayStation 3, and PlayStation 4. Now this game is kind of a little bit of a shock because the original Dead Island was not really that great of a game. It was really repetitive. You got on the island, you killed some zombies, you got some hordes, you baited them, you killed some more zombies, you left the island, and then you just rinsed and repeated all over again. So with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about Dead Island 2, the second of this series. So my original opinion on this was this game looks kind of repetitive again, but there was a couple things on here that I was looking forward to that were not on the original Dead Island. The game was visually very, very great. The game looked like it also had a comedic value in it, which, I mean, if you're killing zombies, I guess you kind of need that refreshing feel that, you know, you could take it less serious than an actual Call of Duty Zombies game or something along those lines. But, you know, in the middle of a game that you're trying to kill the entire world's population of zombies, I don't think I necessarily want to see, you know, like, here's one of the examples that they used inside the E3 trailer. They ended up running over a zombie with the van. They got out of the van and picked up its leg with its shoe. And they said, wow, that sure is a nice kicks, as most people would call it, as a joke to make sure that people thought it was funny because they're referring to the shoes. That on the trailer was actually a zombie's part of a leg that was torn off and his shoes at the bottom. So I could see how they're trying to make it lighten up the mood instead of being a serious game. But nonetheless, there's a lot of other things that are in this game that I really am looking forward to. And like I said, this is probably in the top 4 or 5 out of my E3 picks, so it's not all bad. So here's my selling point of this game. Aaron Paul, the person that played Jesse in Breaking Bad, is one of the main characters' voiceover, and you're going to be able to destroy the world's zombie population with nonetheless Aaron Paul from Breaking Bad. Now, that is pretty much a selling point for me. Aaron Paul, if you ask me, is probably one of the coolest personalities that has ever happened in the last 5 or 6 years. So with me being a huge Aaron Paul Breaking Bad fan, I'm definitely going to get this game just because I want to kill zombies with Aaron Paul, because that sounds like an amazing opportunity for me. A couple good things about this game also. The blood is very realistic to what it would actually be. The blood splatter is no longer you hit somebody and it splatters all over the wall, ceiling, all over the outside of an ambulance or something like that. In the trailer, it's definitely more realistic than what it was previously. The weapons that they showed in here, they could be a little bit better, but I think that they're hiding the weapons until further down the line in the game. They definitely show that you have vehicles in here, so you're going to have a van that you're going to be able to drive around. There's no longer just Jeeps on here, which is pretty good because I got tired of driving the same Jeep over and over again. Maybe there's some customization on here. Maybe you can get a tank, maybe you guys can get some Jeeps, you guys might be able to get sports cars and drive around and run over zombies while you and your crew run around with baseball bats inside of these vehicles. Maybe chop off some zombies' heads with some of these bats and saws that you could be driving around with. But overall, guys, this game I'm going to go ahead and rate a 9.5 out of 10. I have very high expectations for this game, and I think it's going to be one of those games that I'm going to be able to sit there and enjoy for hours on end. Like I said, I didn't really like the original Dead Island just because it was so repetitive, but I see that they're making progress and they're trying to do steps away from the same old repetitive steps. Like I said, you got on the island, you left the island, you got on the island, you left the island, and all along the way, you're killing zombies that are in hordes that are so stupid on the game that they would just follow you and you could use the same pattern 99% of the time and run in circles and circles and they can never get to you. Hopefully they solve that on this game. You know, it would be kind of interesting in the zombies if you were running past, or like what they call them in Call of Duty's zombies, trains. Maybe, you know, it'd be kind of cool to see the train all of a sudden, you know, switch half and half, and you have one zombie horde going one way, or you have one going one direction and the other going the opposite direction. And that's kind of going to be one of the selling factors to me. You know, it looks like there's a lot more customization. There's been a lot more thought process to building this game. But anyways, guys, I'm curious to hear what you guys had to say. Did you guys enjoy the trailer for Dead Island 2? Do you guys think that you're going to be picking up this game? I'm interested to hear what you guys had to say. But anyways, guys, my name, of course, is MultiKillsHD, and I'm out.